Well, hello there, and what do we have here in our Ironman challenge in Pendor? We have WOLFBODE the Slayer. Yes, that's what we have. Now, we're going to try and take him out. He has 293 against the, well, rather meager force of 133 of ours. So this is going to be maybe a little bit tricky. Maybe, but we're going to see if we can do it. So let's have a look here. We've got a renown value of 60 if we win this battle, which is just insane. Oh, we're starting on such an amazing... Wow, this is fantastic. This is actually really, really good. Hopefully we will be able to do this. Gonna tell my people to hold position and hold fire as well. Gonna tell my cavalry to hold fire too. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the horse wall. The horse wall is probably the best strategy that I can come up with for this, with the exception of obviously having an amazing mountain / hill to stand on. How crazy is this? And let's move our archers down a little bit more, move these guys over here, then these guys are going to be dismounting off their mounts, and they're going to be coming back here as well. And tell them all to basically just stand around here, and hopefully they will then fire at will. Let's do this. Everyone fire, everyone fire. There we go. They're all going to die very, very fast because the honor guards are not exactly amazing. I mean, I did say in a previous episode that the honor guards are good. And yeah, they are actually good, but they have about the same gear as Bear Claw Berserkers. And Bear Claw Berserkers are not exactly known for their survivability. So it is definitely going to be a case of us being able to completely outgun the opponent in almost every way. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe I can get a couple of shots off here. And what is actually going on here? There we go. Actually starting to do damage. There we are. There's another one. And maybe we can get another one over here too. Ah, there's WOLFBODE himself. As you can see, there he is. We actually took him out ourselves. And maybe, just maybe, we will be in a position to take him prisoner, which is exactly the reason why I'm doing this to begin with, because, let's face it, I'm not going to be someone that's going to want to get rid of this amazing bow, and I've been using it to pretty good effect so far. Of course, I only have 8 arrows remaining, and I only have 7 kills, so I guess it's not that good, but anyway, the rest of the enemies are scattered, as you can see right here, and I don't think we are going to have any difficulties in eliminating the rest. It really just depends on, well, whether they can kill any of us, I guess, and generally they're all going to be on mounts as well. Now, if WOLFBODE did not get himself killed there, I probably would retreat right now and just do the same thing again. And just rinse and repeat. So for those of you that are attempting to defeat WOLFBODE as well, probably doing something like that, with or without the horse wall, doesn't really matter as long as you've got a really nice hill, in my opinion. As you could see, the horse wall, yeah, it did kind of help us a little bit, but I would say that the hill in general just makes a huge difference, because if you are at the bottom here and you are coming in on a mount, and you're wanting to charge up here, look at how slow I am. Look at how slow I am, and I've got a pretty decent amount of riding skill. And by this point, I'm probably going to get shot. And even if I don't get shot, it is going to be a easy case for any of these infantry to absolutely murder. So it is basically just that. That's all you need to do. So really, really good way to go about things. I am hopeful, cross fingers, that I will be able to take him prisoner. If I don't take him prisoner, well, then that's just how it is going to have to be. And, well, I was hopeful for that extra Qualis gem. Now, bear in mind that someone did mention in the comments that I should build my custom knighthood order with another Qualis gem. And now the thing is that, yes, eventually I am going to be building a custom knighthood order. But the main problem with me doing it right now is that I don't have a fief. You need a fief. You need a castle or a town or something along those lines to actually construct your own knighthood order. So even if I wanted to, I would not be able to do that. So I appreciate the suggestion and the support for the custom knighthood order, but there's just no way I will be able to do it until I become a vassal, or at the very least my own liege as well, to to actually get a fief under my control. So that's basically how it's going to have to be, and that's the point. The only reason why I'm using Qualis gems on all of these potions is to make myself as resilient to damage as possible. And before we go through this fight any further, I'm just going to show you my settings just so you can see exactly what's going on. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be joining a knighthood order. And I'm going to show you the knighthood order in question after this, because we are right up in Ravenstone territory, and I was thinking of joining the Ice Mist Rangers. And I thought, hey, that might be pretty cool, but the problem is that generally I would recommend joining a knighthood order that you are either allied with or neutral with, and have no hope of becoming at war against, because if you're at war against them, you can't enter the town without sneaking in, and that's a whole other headache that you don't really want to have to deal with, especially in an Ironman challenge. So I think you can kind of guess which knighthood order I'm going to choose as a result of that, but I'm going to leave it up to your imagination for the moment until we've gotten out of this fight, and hopefully I will be able to, there we go, murder that guy. And look at that, we won this. We won this very convincingly. And I'm actually kind of surprised. I would have thought that it would be pretty difficult to win against WOLFBODE, but as I've said, a good heal and some decent archery, that's it. That's all you need. That's all you need to defeat WOLFBODE. No problem at all right there, because let's face it, Mist Mountain units are not exactly the most amazing ones. I mean, Bear Claw Berserkers, they can rip through your army like no one's business, but because they have no shields, they're going to be very weak against archery. And especially the honor guards as well. The honor guards, they're very good, but again, a heal is just going to completely nullify all of their damage, even though they would be able to very easily cleave through an army such as mine. It's not going to be that effective when they have to go up a hill or they get stopped. You know, their mobility cut down to a crawl. They're not going to be able to do anything as a result of that. So definitely something to take into account. Is this another one? Yeah, this is definitely one of them. We've got to be a bit careful. Is that an honor guard? No, it's just a, okay, never mind. That's actually one of their higher tier units, but it's not not an honor guard or anything like that. But there you go, 60 renown for that, which is just crazy. And we only lost 6. That's insane. That is probably the best fight that we have ever had, and that is literally just because of the environment and because of the horse wall a little bit. The only reason the horse wall is actually really effective, by the way, is probably not even because the horses actually block enemies, but it's more about freeing up the cavalry to be another line of archers. So if you did that in another situation where you had, I don't know, Ravenstone archers in one group and Empire armored crossbowmen in another group, and then you just place them in 2 lines, one in front of the other, you're going to see relatively similar results. Of course, the cavalry is going to be much better in melee than those units, but you get the point. Anyway. Yes! Okay, we actually get to take a prisoner. I am literally at 6 or 5 prisoner management. I have no idea how I'm able to take these guys prisoners so often. It's really, really crazy. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of food in my inventory at the moment, and I did that because I didn't really realize how lucky I would actually get here, but there you go. Okay, pretty happy with this. And we will... Oh yeah, now this is the main issue here. I thought I was going to lose many more units than I actually did. And now I have 4 spaces, and that's it. And this guy has so many good units, as you can see right here. He has 6 maiden adventurers. Wow, okay. He's got 15 dragon drakes as well. They're really good too. Ah, you know, now I'm really... now I have no idea what to do. Okay, I guess we'll lose this, and the Kier guards are not great. You know, it's difficult. You know, it's really annoying to have such good units and then have more, you know, available to you. I guess I'll just lose the Mistmountain units because we don't really think that they're that good. So let's get the Maiden Adventurers, Ghazi Stalkers, Dragon Drakes are pretty good too. Let's see what else they have available here. They got some really cool stuff. Huskars, I suppose, will be decent. Squires of the Lion. Do they level up into Knights of the Lion? No. Okay, well, let's just leave them the way they are. Dragon Drakes are pretty decent. Heretic Magnus, we'll take some Heretic Magnus, why not? A Seer Favorite, I will take a Seer Favorite. They're very good when it comes to ranged combat, extremely good. In actual fact, there's Ravenstone Rangers, they're really good at ranged combat as well. Of course. Ravenstone Rogue Knight, they're decent. Maiden Cavalry, as I said before, I love the Maiden Cavalry, they're so fantastic, but I guess we'll just take the Dragon Drakes. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take Maiden Cavalry. Screw it. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Whew. I can't believe it. Yeah, so I chased him all the way up here, and then I tried to lure him away from the Mist Mountain army that was in the area at the same time. That was really, really harsh. So, what do I do? Do I get a Qualis Gem again? I guess I should get a Qualis Gem again, right? Because I almost have enough money. Almost have enough money for a large pile of diamonds, which is 100,000, and then I should be able to get into the mine and then get my strange rune bow. But I'm going to need a Qualis Gem for that. So, guess I'll... Oh, wait a minute. Got to make sure I've got enough space. Okay, I've got one space. Oh, that's happened to me. That has happened to me before. I have literally spoken to a unique spawn and been like, okay, I'll take your Qualis Gem, and then I had a full inventory, and it wouldn't give me anything. So I had nothing in my inventory at that point. That was really fun. Not. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the Qualis Gem. And I look forward to meeting him again, because I think we'll probably be able to defeat him relatively easily with that strategy. As long as we can bring him into a situation where there's a hill like this. And you can see here that I was traveling along here, and I thought, okay, let's go up here, try and get a hill, and try and get us on the hill and him down below. And that worked out perfectly. Wonderful. Very, very well done. Oh, hello. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go in here real quick. Wow, that was actually a bit close. Bit too close for my liking. Okay, so yeah, I actually did get some Noldor trade goods as well. I actually fought a... what did I actually fight? Some Singalians, I believe. Yeah, some Singalians. And for some reason, they had Noldor trade goods as some loot. I have no idea why. And by the way, I have no idea why I still have the bow. Why do I still have the bow? Because isn't that the bow that they give you to defeat WOLFBODE? And now I've defeated WOLFBODE, but I still have the bow? I'm not entirely sure. I guess it's going to be a little bit of time, and then it will take it from me, I suppose. But yeah, otherwise, I guess what we can do now is try and find... Oh, there we go. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. You have saved numerous villagers from the ravaging Mist Mountain army and are granted the title Bane of Vehovis by the relieved populace, who also gift you with +1 agility. Nice. Oh yeah, by the way, someone asked to see my character sheet. This is it at the moment. Yeah, I have 1 in Weapon Master. It's pretty awful, isn't it? Should probably raise that up at some point, but I just can't really do that. Because if I level up my intelligence, which is what I'm doing every single level, if I level up that intelligence and get 2 skill points, then what am I going to spec in? Well, I'm going to spec in something like Iron Flesh, or Shield, or Athletics, or Riding Skill, or Horse Archery. Any of these things are better than speccing into Weapon Master, even though I probably should have specced into Weapon Master much more beforehand. So that was my bad. Oh, there you go. Has seen the threat has been vanquished. In that instance, the powerful manifestation that was the bow has disappeared. Okay, so I'll just equip my horn bow once again, and then we'll run around with that. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind that too much. Okay, so that was actually really nice, and now I'm growing overconfident. You see? That's exactly what happens when I win in such a grand way, because there was 300 units. He had 300 units in his army right there, which is pretty significant. And yet we were able to achieve victory in a pretty nice way. And we got that Qualis gem, which is really great. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go down to Singalian territory. And there's a little bit of cash right there. Still gaining a huge amount from the mercenary wages. And there's a 3 Sears patrol. I might actually... You know what? I want to fight that 3 Sears patrol. No, I don't want to speak to you. Thank you. I don't want to speak to you. Go away. Thank you. Alright, I'd like to fight these guys, if at all possible. They're going to lure me into the 3 Sears, aren't they? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to just auto-resolve this so we can get them dead really, really fast. And then maybe we'll get some... No, never mind. I was hopeful that we might get some loot, but there was only 3 of them, so it's unlikely that we would be able to do that. Alright, so I'm hopeful that Phineas... Actually, you know what? I'm going to just save the Qualis gem. I'm just going to save the Qualis gem, and we'll see what we can do with it once we get the map. And so what I'm going to need to do is... I need to find... Isn't it Brother Randolph? The guy that gives us the map? I'm pretty sure he gives us the map. Oh, he's in the hidden outpost at the moment. Phineas is currently at Janos, but we're at war against the Empire anyway, so that's not a big deal. Anyway, yeah, I do want to go, and yeah, Knights of Eventide. Not a big fan of the Knights of Eventide, to be honest. Alright, so here we are. Now, I did say that we were going to be joining a knighthood order that was affiliated with the faction that we're currently doing a mercenary job for, and in that case, that would be the Deshar, but... I've taken a look at some of their knighthood orders, and I'm not exactly impressed by them. So I decided instead, hey, you know what? What are we going to do? We're going to join a knighthood order that we've never joined before. I have joined the Knights of the Shadow Legion, and I have also joined the Rangers of the Clarion Call previously in other series. And in this one, we're going to be joining the Order of the Kraken. Yes, I will... submit to the Order's test of arms. Let's do this. Alright, so let's see if we can achieve a nice victory here. Maybe we'll be able to, maybe we won't. It really just depends on if I get shot by this guy. Oh, nice damage. Ah, I was hopeful that I'd be able to do damage to him. Never mind. Okay, I've done some damage. Haven't actually taken that much just yet. There's one dead. Fantastic. Got to use the range. Got to use the range of my cavalry weapon, which is really good. There's another one dead. And the last one will get the horse treatment. Yes. The last one will get the horse treatment. Or maybe not. Maybe we don't even need it. Fantastic. There we go. We won the challenge. Congratulations. You are now a retainer of our order. May you always wear its armor proudly. Alright. So, do I have enough space for the... Why didn't you... Didn't they want to give me any armor? Didn't they want to give me any armor? Okay, well, I'm going to take a couple of pieces of food here, and I think I have enough space for their armor in there, don't I? What, did they not want to give me any? Wish to buy your armor set. Uh-huh. Okay. They didn't give me any, did they? No. I don't see any. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay. Apparently they didn't give me any. Okay. Well, that's fine. I guess I found a strange book. There you go. Let's just give them the heretic writings. I found another strange book. There we go. Is there anything I can do to help? Posted a bounty? Yeah, posted a bounty. Okay, so I want you to hunt down as many of those degenerate thieves, Vansky raiders, and any Singalians. Sure, let's do it. Alright, this is going to be a bit difficult. Mainly because I'm kind of terrible at this particular quest. We need 3,800. I might be able to fight Singalians and get a huge amount of that. Because Vansky raiders, there's quite a few of them in the area. Oh, what's this? What is that? Heretics and interrogation. Okay, we don't need to worry about the Inquisition or anything like that. Okay, so let's go down here and see if we can do some damage to some Singalians. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a big army. Okay, we don't need to worry about those guys, though, because they're neutral with us, which is fantastic. Alright, so we're going to do some damage against some Vanskys right here. I decided that I was just going to look around Dishar territory a little bit more, but then it dawned on me that there are literally no Singalians, or at the very least I can't find any Singalians in the area, which is actually kind of a shame, because I think that one or maybe two full parties of Singalians would very easily give us the exact amount of bounty that we really need, or maybe just more than that. It might give us even more than we actually require, which would be just fantastic. You know, it would be really, really good. But otherwise, let's see what we can do here. There's only 27 of them. Come on, let's just charge. Let's just charge straight on in. There's really nothing to worry about here. Although, it would be kind of amusing if I got myself killed against these guys. You know, I mean, that happens. You know, that happens. Throwing weapons to the face can always happen. And that is probably a way that some other people have met their doom. Yeah. Oh, this is also a bit problematic. Don't know whether you can see this, but this is bad because my horse archers are running into the wall, and that's because horse archer AI is actually currently enabled, and those guys tend to have a weakness against walls, as you can see right there. So basically what they're designed to do is they're designed to run around the opponent in a circle. And if you have Horse Archer AI on, they are going to run around them in a very wide circle. And if the enemy is at the end of the battlefield, they're going to run into the invisible wall and they're just going to get themselves killed. So that's a blatant weakness in the Horse Archer AI, unfortunately. Well, as you can see, that first fight has given us 2,700 in our progress of the quest, which is actually nothing. So that's pretty good. I mean, that is actually a pretty good advancement. But here's the thing. Very, very much. Is it little known? I'm not entirely sure if a lot of people know this. But anyway, the point is that if you get a rating of 3,800 or 3,800, and then you hand in the quest straight away, you get a very small amount of renown, small amount of rank points within the knighthood order itself, and you also gain maybe a potentially good amount of units as well from the knighthood order. But here's the thing, if you go for much more than that and you try to stretch the 19 days or the 20 days that you have total to complete the quest, and you try to stretch it and kill as many Vanskari Raiders and Singalians, especially in my case, that you can, you will gain a much bigger reward. And that is my tip for knighthood orders, at least for this episode. Otherwise, that will be it for this episode, and we will see each other in the next one. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.